So if you look at the tax plan that the president has proposed, a 20% corporate tax rate, a write-off on capital spending for 5 years, 3 tax brackets for individuals, the list goes on. Obviously, this is the starting point and things will get watered down. Do you buy it? Do you think that Congress will buy it?
I think it's going to be a pretty hard sell, Scarlett. I mean, Senator Corker might be right. I dubbed the GOP health care plan GOP Stalingrad because they kept going back to it. It was symbolic and it was just a morass. I don't know that this is going to be a whole lot better. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish here. I mean, I know they're trying to fulfill campaign promises, but corporate tax rates, while 35% nominally, effectively are much lower.
Yeah.
For the S&P 500, it's in the high 20s, and actually overall, as part of overall corporate profits, public and private, it's in the high teens. So you're not on a cash basis going to get a lot of help from a cash flow point of view. The middle class, I heard Gary Cohn late in the day say, you know, maybe they get $1,000 for a family with about $100,000 in combined income.
Yes.
Maybe, you know, they're doubling the standard deduction, but they're eliminating the personal exemption, which for a family of 3 or 4 offsets the increased standard deduction. And of course, if you're in New York, or even my home state of Wisconsin, which is a high tax state, and you itemize, you're going to get clobbered. So I don't really know what this is doing. They talked about jobs, and yet they're emphasizing capital equipment, right? Expensing immediately of capital equipment. Well, an awful lot of capital equipment is replacing human labor these days. And you know, I made a suggestion a while ago that if they really wanted this to be about jobs, why don't they keep the tax rates higher and give a double deduction for employment wages? You know, why don't you, if you really want to emphasize labor and jobs, why don't you actually then do it through the tax code? Instead, they're emphasizing capital formation, which may or may not lead to more jobs.